Hi guys, this is second attempt on this video as I went a little over time, over the 15-minute limit last time I attempted this. So I'm sorry if it's a bit rushed this time, but I'm going to try and rush through it a bit more to make sure I fit it all into the video episode. This is going to be part of a little mini-series, basically, part of the whole Mac versus PC debate, basically defending Macs and defending the attacks that are made against them. But this, mini-series is going to be focused mostly on Mac OS X versus Windows, basically. And this first episode is going to be targeting office productivity, because one of the frequent attacks towards Macs used to be, well, Windows is better for office stuff, for work. Apple and the ones that wouldn't say that would say, well, Macs aren't as compatible with Microsoft Office. Now, I know that Microsoft Office have released a Mac version. I don't recommend it. It is completely different to the Microsoft Office for Windows, so don't get it thinking, well, you already know it because you've used Microsoft Office on Windows, so you trust it, you're comfortable with it. It is complicated to hell by comparison. It's not very intuitive. I didn't find it very good at all. I tried it and I hated it personally, and I think that's deliberate, because if you think about it, they make it crap, as part of my language. It's going to entice users to use Windows more, the ones that are used to Microsoft Office for Windows. You've also got OpenOffice, as I say, which is a free open source office suite. It's cross-platform, but I'm not going to go into that. I'm going into OS X specifics here instead. I mean, that's cross-platform anyway, so I'm not going into that. But what I am going into, is Apple's, so the literal Mac version of Microsoft Office. Now, they have free programs. If you look here, Pages, which is like their version of Word, kind of fused with Publisher as well. Numbers, which is like their version of Excel. Keynote, which is basically their version of Microsoft PowerPoint. Now let's just quickly open Pages here. I've got this one in the dock, because it's word processor, so I'll be using it most often. And here, look, just quickly show you, you've got a whole huge variety of templates, look, including tons of letter types, envelopes, resumes, which is basically CV, outline, proposal, research outline, newsletters. So you see here is where it comes into the kind of publisher kind of area of things. Brochures, probably even got business cards, I'm not sure. Yeah, business cards as well. So let's scroll back up to the top. Let's find a template to open. Let's go with modern letter. And here, look, you see how quick that opened to start with? Now half the work's been done for you. And here's the template. You see you've got a little fancy logo here. This is where you put your work address or whatever, or your personal address if it was personal letter. This would be the going to address. It's set quite informally here. Here's where you put where the letter's going to. You can fill in the body of your letter here. The formatting will stay exactly the same as the template. And then here, look, it will already print your name as as the from, as I say, because it will integrate with your user information. So your name will be inserted automatically at the bottom, which is pretty cool. Just quickly show you basically the main menus on the window or in button format, pretty easy. Easily tells you what they are, easy to understand, and if you hover over them, a small tooltip will appear, giving a better description. You've got your format bar here, very familiar, bold, italic, underline there, font size and such, so not that hard to get across. Obviously the rest of your menu is integrated into the global menu here, file, edit, insert, format, etc. Now let's quickly show you something. If I go to file and save as, say I'm done with my work. Now this is your default, what you'll get. Now first thing you want to do, if you're just saving here and you're only using a Mac, it's only for yourself, then fine, leave it as this. But say you've got work partner, or you use Microsoft Office or Microsoft Office Windows even at work, or you have a friend that's on Office, or even Open Office, basically, then click this little arrow here. As you see, you get a little more information here. Let's zoom in a bit further. Little more information here, and then if you look here though, this is the important part. Check this. You've got Save Copy As, and then as you see here, you've got Word document. That basically means save in doc format, which is compatible with Microsoft Word across the board. Now, their new standard, Microsoft Word's new standard, is docx. As you see, I've got a docx file there, which I'll show you in a second. Now, it doesn't save to docx files, but it doesn't need to. Doc is compatible with all versions of Microsoft Office, basically. So it will open in whatever version of Microsoft Office you've got. If you save as a docx, however, older versions of Microsoft Office won't be able to open it. So it's a smart thing to just save as the doc file instead. So basically, you can save fully compatible with Microsoft Word there. So Pages, Microsoft Office compatible. Now cancel that, zoom out. Now let's close this. Now if I go to File and Open, as I said, here look, let's zoom in again, we've got a docx file, which is what the recent versions of Microsoft Office, or Microsoft Word use. As you see, it's showing up here, and I can highlight it, I can click Open. It'll open it in Pages. Formatting's a bit off, but that's my own fault. Other than that, displays perfectly fine. You see a Microsoft Office Word file docx, and it opens. So it will open docx files. It will just save. It won't save as them. It will save as doc files, which isn't a problem. So it's fully Pages, fully Microsoft Word compatible. Let's close that. And then let's go to our next software, which will be Numbers. As I said, this is like Apple's version of Microsoft Excel. Now let's zoom in a little bit here. Here, look, you've got a template chooser again. You've got tons of templates, which is tons more than Excel has, because I don't believe Excel has templates unless the latest versions have started doing them. Now let's just open a blank one though. Now here, this should be familiar. It's a spreadsheet, so pretty much it's Microsoft Excel. You have some little appearance customizations there, which are pretty cool. Yeah. And then you've got your button format here for your menu. Again, hover over to see the tooltip description to help you out a little bit. You've got the format bar there. Again, very similar to in Pages. You've got your global menu at the top, file, edit, insert, table, format, arrange, etc. And if we go to File, Save As, again, if you just save and just doing it for you, this will be your default view and you can keep it at that. But otherwise, click this arrow, and if you look here, you've got Save at Copy As Excel document. It will save as an Microsoft Excel file format, basically. So Numbers, basically fully compatible with Microsoft Office Excel, so no need to use Microsoft Office, Excel either. Numbers will do the job just as well, if not better. Let's close that and go to the last one in the list, which is Keynote, which is, like I've already said, basically Apple's version of PowerPoint. A lot of people who've used it have said it's better than PowerPoint. The transitions are smoother, etc. Again, we've got a ton of templates, very intuitive. Let's just zoom you in again. Oh, a bit too far there. Look, tons of templates, kind of a live preview almost there when you hover over them. Let's choose the gradient one. Here, look. Open it. Didn't take too long to open. And here is where you'll, edit your slides and such. Again, you've got the button menu. Again, if you hover over it, you'll see tooltip descriptions. Global menu at the top again, file, edit, insert, slide, format, arrange, etc. And if we go to File, Save As. Now, again, this button to expand and get more information. Here, look, if you look, you've got the Save Copy As again. highlight, click the checkbox, and here look, you've got PowerPoint presentation. So you can save it as a PowerPoint document format. So Keynote, fully compatible with Microsoft Office PowerPoint. So no need to boot it to Windows, use Parallels or whatever, and use Microsoft Office. No need to use Microsoft Office for Mac as well. If you're thinking, I'm going to use it because it's what I'm used to, if you're new to the Mac world, you're not used to it, because Office for Mac is completely different to Office for Windows, and it's a lot worse if you ask me. So I recommend iWork, which in my opinion is not only better than Microsoft Office for Mac, but it's also better than Microsoft Office for Windows, in my opinion. So that is reason number one of why you don't need to use Windows over Mac, and you don't need to use Windows on your Mac, and why Mac is just as good at office work as Windows, if not better. So this is Jayden Radar. Thank you very much for watching. Any questions, leave them in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video.